Hello, and thanks for joining us. My name is Travis Heiss. I'm the president of James Publishing and Attorney Marketing, and today we're going to explore technology in the law firm and how it can benefit firms large and small. The legal industry has changed significantly, and it's much different than it was 10 years ago. I remember the first time I stepped into a law firm. Thankfully, I was there as a consultant and not for other purposes. But when I first stepped into the firm, I noticed mountains of paper, books everywhere, and most desks had no computers on them. Today, go back to that same law firm, and most of the books are gone. Papers, well, less than it used to be. And most desks have at least one computer on them, maybe an iPad, definitely a smartphone. But those changes are visible and very obvious, but many of the tech advances of today are not so obvious and clear to law firms. Technology seems to be lessening the value of the service an attorney provides. At least that is the perception. I believe it should be viewed as an asset and a value add that could increase the value of your services that you provide your clients. Think about technology and the many ways that it can better serve your clients' needs with less resources than you would have needed 5 years ago. With file sharing, online video consultations, e-discovery, communication automation, and other advances, there's never been more tools to help an attorney better serve their clients' needs than there is today. Potential clients will pay for good service when they receive it. The public sees things differently. It's challenging. Technology creates many different challenges, but one of them happens to be the perception. They see your role being reduced. Everything is online, and everyone thinks they can be an attorney by spending an hour or two doing some research. In some cases, they think they know more than the attorney they may or may not hire, which is scary, but it seems to be true. Some of those challenges include accessibility. Technology it enables people to see anything, anytime, anywhere, and that creates challenges. Demand. Technology's demand it's reducing the need, or at least the perception of the need, for traditional law firms, sometimes altogether. And efficiency. Certainly a double-edged sword. We want to provide efficient service to our clients, but they also expect the efficiency and communication in every aspect of how you handle their case. All these factors become very important when you're dealing with clients, and as it can be seen as reducing your role, it also, in my opinion, can be seen as a value add. Small firms, mid-sized firms, greatest challenges, according to Thomson Reuters' 2015 survey, were probably several obvious things that you experience in your firm today, and I'm sure many people do. But obviously, number one was acquiring new business. 78% of firms said that was their biggest challenge. They asked 1,000 firms about these challenges, and these results are not shocking, but there certainly is an important link to each. Spending too much time on administrative tasks and not enough on practicing law, I'm sure that's something that is not unique to any particular law firm, and something that happens every single day, and something that's not easy to deal with. The increasing complexity of technology. Of course, it gets more challenging to keep up with every aspect of technology in your law firm and in your personal life, but certainly having the expertise and the time to focus on technology in a law firm is very challenging. Cost control and expense growth. It's very difficult for most firms to understand how to control expenses and grow at the same time unless they have a firm plan and processes in place, which includes technology. And clients demanding more for less. Of course, they think everything's easy. They think everything should be quick and automated, and just snap your fingers and a brief pops out. They don't understand the complexity of how a law firm operates, and they don't care. They just want more, and they want it for less. Tip: all 5 of these challenges can be addressed by technology. In every single case, each one of those challenges can be addressed and save you money, heartache, and a lot of time. And I think that this presentation is going to give you some insight on a few of those things that you can do yourself or with a little bit of help that can reduce the stress and time and hopefully increase the revenue and decrease the spend inside your office. Doing that, it takes time. And I think you're here because you understand the need for advancing your technology resources inside your firm. And one of those challenges that I experience every day are attorneys. They address everything in individual silos. They tend to hire companies to do very singled out items, i.e. they'll hire an SEO firm, or they'll hire another firm to do their PPC, and then they hire another firm to do their traditional marketing, and then that creates massive overlap in the services that people provide, and they receive much less than what they should be receiving. There really has been this gap with technology advances and law firms, and the need for multiple solutions in a law firm has really decreased. I can't tell you the number of law firms that I know and I deal with that have 3 or 4 practice management systems inside their firm, and there's people using each one of those. It's shocking, and it's really quite inefficient and seems to be very expensive. I think understanding technology and how it can help you can certainly eliminate those challenges, if not mitigate them. And with technology, I think it comes at system integration. I think this is something you probably are all aware of, but seems out of reach in some cases. But technology has advanced significantly, and firms should focus on systems integration. It is the one aspect of your firm that can decrease those challenges of multiple vendors, multiple systems. And over the past 5 years, technology has advanced so much, in fact, that a multi-million-dollar law firm can operate with no more than a laptop and a Wi-Fi connection and do very well. Change is always a challenge inside any law firm, inside any business. I know we experience that challenge here at James Publishing and Attorney Marketing, and I'm sure every business does. But firms need to get over their fear of change and the fear of technology. The market's not going to wait on you or me or your firm to change. It's changing around you, and it's going to leave us behind. The question is how are you going to let that happen, or how much money are you going to waste waiting for technology to come back around or drop off? It's challenging. Change is very challenging, but it's inevitable. And dealing with what are fairly basic technology challenges and addressing them now certainly will pay dividends in the near future. The good news is you're all in the same boat, or at least many of you are. Thomson Reuters also did a survey. It went along with understanding how many firms were experiencing those challenges and where they currently were with how they were dealing with that information. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time dealing or covering this information, but I think it's important to see that there's a lot of firms who are still trying to catch up and really get in a position where they can address these technology needs and focus on delivering a better quality service to their clients at a competitive price. So just to spend a few minutes on this information, as you can see, it's fairly obvious that firms haven't determined how they're going to address these issues, and I think it's probably fairly common with the people viewing this webinar. Probably have similar situations and have similar answers to these same questions. Now I want to talk about a few solutions that I think can help you now and long term. And many of these solutions are systems and opportunities that you can integrate yourself, and you don't need someone to help you with them. Of course, if you need someone to help you with them, there's many people out there who can help you. We're one of them, and there's many other good ones out there. But just to address them, as lawyers become increasingly mobile, law firm data can be available from anywhere. Like I said in one of my previous slides, a multi-million-dollar law firm can operate with no more than a laptop or two and a smartphone, if not even necessarily a smartphone with voice over IP. There's just so much that can be done online and in the cloud that it's amazing, and it certainly has created an environment where anyone can build a very successful firm that has the right passion, the right motivation, and certainly the right guidance. Rather than sitting behind a firm firewall, data consolidated in a cloud repository can gain value from on-demand access. So imagine having your forms or briefs or information available on your iPad anytime inside the courthouse, or with your client on site, or at home, or on vacation, and not having to VPN to your system, which works sometimes and sometimes it doesn't, to try to gain access to it while you wait 20 minutes for a file to download. I've experienced that. It's very frustrating. Exchanging data is security. Certainly something I think attorneys try to really put out there as an excuse to not change, but I can assure you that the server in your closet is the least secure facility that you could store your data. There are people who can hack into your system in less than 3 or 4 minutes and hold all of your data hostage. Now, I personally think that, dealing with Google or Amazon and the thousands of technology experts they have available to them certainly provides a better opportunity to keep your data safe. And we're going to talk about some recommended software solutions. One of them happens to be Google G Suite. I know some folks use Office 365. We personally use Google inside our office. We like it. There are a lot of benefits to it that we think are very valuable, and I think that most law firms will understand, but there's certainly many solutions out there. This just happens to be one of them. But Google is, and their suite of apps is very user-friendly, very cost-effective, and certainly a great solution for any firm, starting up large or small. CRMs, there are many CRMs, Infusionsoft, Insightly, Zoho, Sugar. We use Agile CRM. We partner with Agile to provide a full-service marketing automation solution that is a customer relationship management system. That's what CRM stands for. It is very powerful and it's very effective. It is the most effective piece of software that I have been able to find to date, and has been a wonderful addition to our company in helping us automate our publishing company, marketing company, as well as our law firms that are clients, and utilizing it as a communications automation tool and a practice management solution in many cases. BirdEye is a incredible reputation management software. It's another partner of ours. It is one of the single most fascinating products and software that I've actually worked with. Reviews are so important to any firm, the reputation of a firm. It's amazing that potential clients will trust the feedback that they get from a complete stranger online over what they could find from even a family member. But it's true. Yelp and Google and Avvo they're powerful platforms due to the significant amount of information that is user generated they provide. So being able to manage that information using a system like BirdEye is important. Being able to control the message that is out there for you and your law firm and your profiles is very important. I mean, one bad review can cost you tens of thousands of dollars, if not more. And conversely, one good review can make you tens of thousands of dollars. It just seems like a very obvious choice when it comes to software, and one of the things that I would highly recommend that you focus on is developing a system and process for obtaining and managing reviews online. So I'm sure QuickBooks is not a new name in any household or any business, but it has certainly changed. It's become more effective, and the integration opportunities that it provides are superior to any other accounting and billing solution. And we know a lot of firms that use it. We use it. We recommend it. It integrates with all of the software that we use inside our company and inside the law firms, and we certainly find it easy to use and very easy to deal with. Another great tool that we recommend, and there's a couple of these we recommend, but from a phone solution, voice over IP, Dialpad has proven to be superior to any other. It is a voice over IP, web-based and phone-based system, depending on your preference, that is flat fee, very cost-effective, and is very easy to use. It has mobile app solutions, and it has significant reporting capabilities that allows you to monitor the activity of your staff members or your intake professionals or your consultants. And it also integrates with Google Suite and Office 365 and Salesforce and many other tools to allow you to have that complete integrated solution inside your law firm. It certainly is a wonderful program. Clio is a very powerful law firm management software solution that a lot of our clients use and integrates very well. It's great that they opened up their API and allowed the multiple systems to be able to integrate with their system. It's certainly gained my trust and my liking, because any software company that allows you to integrate with them certainly is thinking about the future, and that's what you want from a software provider or any technology provider. Someone that's looking forward, not someone that's trying to keep you in the same position that you are today. Next, we have Rocket Matter, another great open source solution. It's not true open source, but it has an open API and allows CRMs and other services to connect to it, which is great. There's MyCase, and again, much like Clio and Rocket Matter, they all do different things, and they all have very, varying strengths and varying weaknesses. But the fact that they have integration capabilities really gives them the hand up in many situations. And we're going to kind of jump into why your firm should use Google Suite. Technology is driving change in the legal industry, and Google Suite can help you with that. Microsoft is great. Microsoft Excel and Word and PowerPoint, and those are wonderful tools. They're very expensive. In some cases, they're a pain to gain access to and to license. But Google offers a full suite of solutions that are comparable to the Microsoft suite. On top of that, they provide complete accessibility, so you can access your documents, you can gain access to the systems anywhere, offline or online. And I think that's one of the key factors as to why we really enjoy and appreciate the Google Suite. Demand Google's broad range of apps. It saves time, money. It's far more cost effective than any other solution. For the Business Pro version of their complete suite is $10 a month per user. I think that's very affordable. And efficiency. Reporting savings from most firms, just administrative times 15 to 21%, fixed costs anywhere between 47 to 68%, and salary 10 to 16%. That's significant savings when you start thinking about how technology can impact the multiple areas that we focus on from a reporting perspective. So why Google? Again, it's, they have file storage and sharing with Google Drive, which is a cloud-based storage solution, and in many cases that's all a law firm would need. Real-time collaboration with Google Docs, which is great. They have version control, version editing. You never have to save a document. It's always auto-saved, and you can revert back to a version of a document in a matter of a few clicks. Video meetings with Hangouts. I think as attorneys get acclimated to technology and understand how to use it, video meetings and Hangouts are going to become a very powerful tool. Doing online consultations is going to become the norm sooner rather than later. I think it's certainly one of the most untapped opportunities that attorneys could take advantage of. But using Google video meetings and Hangouts, which is just part of the $10 a month suite, in many cases is part of the free suite, you can add that to your arsenal of opportunities or services you provide to your clients. I just think it's a real value add. Professional email with Gmail. Everyone should understand that you can move your domain to Gmail. You do not have to use the @gmail.com. Gmail is just the platform in which the mail is served on. And it's all for one single price, and it's very affordable. I mean, there's $10 a month is the max you're going to pay. Consistency and comfort. It's the same experience across all devices. It integrates with every device. It's the most widely integrated software solution that's out there, and that creates a vast amount of opportunities for firms or any business, or even personally. It's wonderful. Offline support, Gmail calendar, Google Docs. That's a very misunderstood aspect of Gmail and Google Suite. Most people think you have to be online to use it. That is not true. It is available online and offline, and with Google Drive on your desktop, everything is synced. So it provides you the opportunity to make sure that you are keeping your data up to date in the cloud and on your desktop. You can implement Google slowly. I don't recommend that. Some firms have dove in and made these changes very quickly and all at once. I'm a big fan of change, but I think doing incremental change over time is a very smart idea, and it's something that we certainly recommend. So there's no need to jump off the hill or jump off the cliff and make a huge change all at once. So just a insight into the Google business apps. So Gmail, which is probably the most commonly known. There's Google Slides, which is it's PowerPoint, and it looks and feels just like PowerPoint. Google Sheets, which is Microsoft Excel. Google Calendar, which is Google Calendar. Google Drive, which is their cloud-based storage solution. Google Forms, which is a very easy solution to develop forms and for many different purposes. You have Google Docs, which is is their answer to Word, Microsoft Word, and then you have Hangouts, which is GChat, and it can be made private or public. I think that's important to understand as well. Many people think that if you have a Gmail account, that everything's going to be wide open. That's not true. When you utilize your domain and you utilize the business aspect of the Gmail suite, everything is locked down to your organization. Again, you can have Gmail at your domain. Hangouts is an internal chat, which can be effective and create a lot of efficiencies. You have group calendar sync, which is very helpful, especially for attorneys who are managing multiple calendars. You have Drive, document storage, and sharing. Again, being able to share a public folder or a private folder with your colleague and collaborate on a document at the same time, the same document, and see the changes that your colleague is making in real time, I just see that as a no-brainer. That just seems like such an obvious and amazing tool that you could utilize. And I would love to, work with firms who are interested in exploring these opportunities, because this is, an area that we're very passionate about and something that we feel strongly that firms of all sizes should address, and certainly opportunities they should take advantage of. Docs replaces Word again. Sheets replaces Excel. Forms, questionnaires, and surveys. Slides is PowerPoint, and company, internet, and sites. And again, that's one of the less known aspects of the Google Suite are the sites, and it's more of a company wiki, and they have directories and different things like that. And I don't want to spend too much time on it. That's a pretty elaborate piece of software, but I certainly would be open to exploring that with people if they're interested. And then you have the Vault, which is certainly it is for e-discovery, and it is for law firms. And again, something I would happily explore with you independently if you were interested. CRM, and what should it offer? Marketing automation is certainly probably the most powerful thing that we can think of and we promote. Being able to provide automated communication to your prospects in the follow-up sequence is very important. Conversion is difficult. Keeping on top of your intake professionals is very difficult. Being able to automate the vast majority of that communication with very little human interaction is very powerful and empowering, and certainly something that you should try to harness the power of. And there's so many other features that, beyond marketing automation and down to administrative automation, being able to automate administrative communication, just standard updates, follow-up sequences, quick notes, tasks, and different aspects of the administrative process can and should be automated, reducing the need for staff members and or increasing the amount of time that those folks have to spend focusing on growing your business rather than just maintaining it. Referral automation, one of the most untapped areas of marketing that I find in law firms, referral opportunities. Attorneys generally generate most of their business from referrals, but they do nothing to harness the power or cultivate those referrals, and that's something that can be automated and certainly something that deserves some attention. And the review, acquisition, and reputation management integration. Requesting that review after the case is closed, it should be something that, again, is just automated. Once you hit that case close button, the prospect or that client, actually, or past client, should be getting emails and text messages from you asking them to give you a review on the site that you would like them to review you on. Time and task management, pretty obvious, being able to set automated tasks and reminders. Full email and phone integration. Agile CRM is fairly unique because it syncs with Gmail, Microsoft Office, and nearly a lot of other programs, but it will sync up your email and pull it into the contacts folder so that you do not have to add that to the client's file. It provides a complete timeline of communication inside the system, which is highly valuable. We find it amazing. In fact, we use it every day for many different reasons. Expertly crafted, meaningful content. The CRM doesn't come with that. That's something that James Publishing and Attorney Marketing provides, and certainly our strength. Content's been something that we've been developing for over 30 years, and something that my partner has perfected in many different ways in many different areas. And the content that I know our team provides is second to none. It's amazing content, and providing that type of content to prospects and current clients is it creates an opportunity for you to demonstrate your expertise and your level of knowledge of the area of law that you practice. And that's something that pays dividends for a very long time. So, I can't stress enough the quality and the amount of content that we provide in all of our communication packages that comes with our CRM. It's incredible. And, again, probably one of the more overlooked aspects of marketing in law firms is reporting. And we've developed a custom reporting dashboard that all of our law firms have access to, and it's unique to their law firm, and it provides conversion data and call tracking and really any kind of tracking that you would like to do. We can integrate into that dashboard, whether it be a high-level overview of your marketing efforts or a granular look at your call data. We can customize dashboards to really report on any aspect of your firm. And I can't think of another area that deserves attention other than, more than reporting, because it, certainly decisions should be based off of good reporting. Billing and trust management solutions. Agile provides integration with QuickBooks, with Stripe, with many other solutions, and certainly one of the great integration opportunities that the system provides. Talking a little bit more about reviews. So 76% of adults who've looked to hire an attorney in the past year used online resources at some point in the process to make their decision. That's stunning to me. So that means that, nearly, well, it is more than 75% of the people that have called you have looked online to see what you look like online. Your overall reputation is online. So what strangers are saying about you online has never been more important than it is today. If you think it isn't important, you're in for a rude awakening. It's amazing how many decisions are made from a prospect going to Yelp or Avo or Google and making their decision of who they're going to hire based off the reviews or total number of reviews or the star rating that firm has. 90% of adults say they reference online reviews before purchasing any decision. I know my wife and we certainly use Yelp religiously, and if we are entertaining the idea of visiting a restaurant or using a mechanic or any other type of service, we check Yelp, and if they don't have good reviews, we don't go. It's that simple. And that's why reviews are so important. I'm sure I'm stating the obvious, but it certainly makes a lot of sense to utilize Birdeye. Their reputation management software is amazing, and I certainly recommend it. One of the success stories from Birdeye, early on, an early adopter of ours was Lauren Ettengoff, and his caseload has doubled, and over the past year and a half, and it's solely attributable to our review generation software, our SEO efforts. But he really says that the reviews have been the primary factor, and when people call him, they say that they've called him because he has so many amazing reviews on Google, and that's powerful. And it's important to understand the impact that reviews can have on your business, good or bad. But it just seems like very easy. And a very easy choice to make when thinking about which marketing effort you're going to focus on. Nearly everyone seeking an attorney, again, will conduct a Google search and read the firm's online reviews. The tool puts the control into the hands of the attorney, which is great. The benefits are centralized review dashboard, effortlessly generating positive reviews by sending out emails and text messages on your behalf. You can mitigate negative reviews. Any review that's less than 4 stars is pulled back into the system and not posted online, and it allows you the opportunity to respond to that particular person. You can auto promote top reviews and websites, so it syndicates your reviews out to 50 plus different websites. Real-time review reports, so you get a text message or an email every time someone leaves you a review. ROI reports, which they're valuable, but it's still a nice piece of information to be able to access. Dial pad, again, I want to talk about this just briefly. The desk phones changed quite a bit. I mean, phones used to be, in some cases still are, very expensive. But with the dawn of the advanced internet age and connection, the systems or the accessibility to quality phone service has dramatically changed. The benefits of DialPad are full integration with Google's suite and Office 365. Emails to and from contacts are available to you while you're on the call inside their system, as well as calendar events that can be made. And you can access them inside the system as well. And it's for a fixed cost. So you have text messaging, you have video conferencing, and you have voice calls, all for one very low monthly cost. I think it averaged between $20 and $30 a user monthly with unlimited text messaging, video conferencing, and talk time. It's easy to set up. Anyone can scale it. It is used by companies. Uber uses it, Netflix uses it, Southwest Airlines is using it, eBay is using it. It's becoming very popular amongst large and small businesses. QuickBooks, again, I'm trying to kind of fly through some of these that are a little more obvious, but QuickBooks is a very effective, and the online version of their software is a much more simplified system than the desktop version, which I prefer. The online version, it provides all the tools and information that we could ever need in our business online, and it integrates with everything, and we can gain access to it anywhere we are. You can manage retainers and trust accounts in QuickBooks. You can track billable hours per client, invoice clients for legal fees, use delayed charges to invoice for multiple services at once. And the question that I really want to focus on is: are you paying too much for services that provide very little value? And that's something that you probably should take some time and assess. Think about what you're currently paying for, what are you getting, and is there overlap? I hope not. I hope many of you are running an efficient and streamlined firm and business, but in our case, I know that we certainly had some cleanup to do, and we found a lot of opportunity inside our own company, which led us down this path as a business as well. Implementing the suggested services is going to save you money. It's going to provide you a solid foundation for many years to come, and it's going to open up doors for other opportunities. I think that's one of the most important aspects of technology change. It really are the doors that it opens for you in the future. And our top software picks are Google, $10 a month. It's QuickBooks is $10 a month. DialPad, I think it's actually $25 now per month, but it may be $20 if you pay annually. Agile is $100 to $2,000 per month, based on the complexity of the automation that you have set up. So that is important aspect to that. There's some folks who have complete firm automation, and that's what their goal is, and that requires a lot of time and a lot of effort. But being able to reduce your staff time and or headcount is very important, and certainly worth the investment. Again, nice review from Lauren, and another from another client. Phil is a PPC client, and Howard Snader. And many clients are there with us. The question is will you be our next case study? I mean, we like to focus on all of our clients, but we certainly try to put the information out there for our prospects to see how well our clients are doing, because that's important. We really believe in what we do. We are passionate about what we do. We care about law firms, and we care about their families. We care about them as a small business, and we want them to be successful. When they're successful, we're successful. and that's important to us. So helping you and your firm save money is very important to us and helping you grow. And I'm confident that, in many cases I can save you a lot of money, and I can make your team more productive using the right technology, and we can certainly help you grow and or streamline in many different ways if you allow me the opportunity. So I hope you enjoyed the presentation, and if you'd like more information, please feel free to schedule a 15 or a 30-minute appointment or an hour-long appointment, however long that you need. You can go to the following links here, or you can schedule an appointment from this page. We really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this presentation, and I look forward to talking to you. I think we're doing a live Q&A after this presentation, and feel free to ask any questions that you have, and I'll do my best to answer them. But if you prefer to schedule an appointment, please do so. I love talking about this stuff and look forward to speaking with you.